I'm upset. You may have seen that Cartoon Network is rebooting Thundercats again. Thundercats roar. And you may have seen that fans all over the place are mad. I'm one of those fans. I will explain why I'm mad. But first, know that Thundercats was part of my childhood. Like, I wasn't born 30-something years ago when it was first released. I watched the reruns on Cartoon Network when I was little. My Saturday mornings were Sailor Moon, Thundercats, because they came on back-to-back on Cartoon Network. So, my childhood is being attacked. Now, Thundercats had a reboot a couple of years ago, which was actually okay. I say okay because they messed some stuff up that I wasn't happy about. But the art style was great and the story was actually really good. I just didn't get to watch it because it came on at a bad time. I think that was a lot of people's issue with it came on at a bad time. But my issue with that reboot was that they didn't follow the original plot. They kind of made up their own plot. Which, when you make a reboot, I hate that. Like, I've seen reboots that I loved. And I've seen reboots that I hate. Jurassic World was a good reboot because it was a continuation reboot. And Sailor Moon Crystal was a reboot that followed the right plot. Like, it followed the original plot. It just followed the manga more closely and they had a new art style and it was more modern. But the Thundercats reboot, they didn't follow the plot. In the original Thundercats, they had to flee Thundera because it was being attacked, and they wound up on Third Earth. Lionel was supposed to be a child, and something went wrong, and he grew in the cryo pod. Still don't understand what happened there. And so, like, they thought they were the last Thundercats, and that was the whole thing. They make a new Earth, or Third Earth, not New Earth, Third Earth, their new home. And Mumra was already on Earth. He was asleep. And the mutants woke him up. And he's like, oh, no. Cat people? Nah, not on my planet. So. But the new reboot, my main issue with it, it wasn't that they gave Tigra and Chitara a love story because everybody knew they were together. I think in the comics they actually were, and Wily Kit and Wily Cat were the kids in the comic. I don't know, I didn't read the comic. But that wasn't my issue. That was fine. Tigra and Lionel being, like, adopted brothers, that's fine. That's fine. They were, like, brothers anyway. Wily Cat being, you know, little street rats, I was fine with that. They kind of were. No. What I was mad about, what made me very mad, was how they treated Snarf. You don't mess with Snarf. Okay, the reboot made Snarf Lionel's pet. Snarf was not a pet. Snarf was a Thundercat. He was one of these cat people. Even though he looked weird. He was Lionel's nanny. He talked. He walked upright. He said Snarf a lot, but his name was Snarf. But you can't do that. You can't take a character and turn him into a pet. That ain't right. Anyway. Now, that was my issue with the other one. But other than that, it was a really good reboot. I just didn't get to watch much of it. Now, this new reboot, Thundercats Roar. I am very upset about this. Okay? Reason one, the art style. Why they choose that art style? Like, I've seen a lot of people hating on art styles, saying they're a lot of the same. They look the same nowadays, but I don't get that. I'm just genuinely upset about how they're drawing them. They don't look right. They look stupid. And I get that they're going for a chibi and kind of Teen Titans Go look, but it doesn't look good. And issue 2 is my main issue. There's only really 2 issues. Issue 2, they're doing to Thundercats what they did to Teen Titans. They're making it stupid. I watched the trailer. It's stupid. Teen Titans, okay? Teen Titans was a great show. It talked about issues. It talked about, like, not really, I was going to say genders, but it didn't. It talked about, like, personalities, how you deal with different personalities. It dealt with depression, fear, different kinds of stuff, like individuality. I was going to say uniquely, I don't know. Individual, I can't say it now. But, like, it showed how, even though somebody's different, they're still people. You know, it dealt with stuff like that, like actual issues and real problems. And it was a serious show. Like, there were consequences to stuff they did. But Teen Titans Go is just nonsense, which I was okay with within the first episodes. Like, I was watching, I was like, oh, this is cute, this is funny, it's fine, because, you know, it's just a nonsensical show. But then the further it got, it started doing some stuff in it I didn't agree with. For one, they turned Robin into a stalker. Like, he tied Speedy up and, like, threw him in a closet or something. Took his identity to go on a date with Starfire and stuff. And turned him into a real creeper. And it's like telling kids, hey, it's okay, you can stalk that girl you like. You like that girl? She said no? Oh, go ahead, keep trying to date her. Keep saying weird stuff to her. It's fine. You wonder what's wrong with our world, why guys won't leave girls alone. And Beast Boy and Cyborg were not that stupid. Like, Starfire wasn't either. She was naive, but she wasn't that naive. Like, she was a warrior princess. Like, come on. When we first met her, she was destroying Jump City. And, like, Raven had issues with her dad, but they weren't, like, normal daddy issues. They were issues, like, issues that needed to be dealt with, and Teen Titans Go made light of them, which isn't good because, like, if you know the original Teen Titans story, like, I don't, what? Oh, she reached for me, you didn't see it. Oh, that was so cute. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that they had some bad stuff going on, because, like, there was a lot of touchy subjects in the original comic. I think that was one of them. But, yeah. It's just, I can't name a bunch of other things right off the top of my head because I quit watching it. I don't remember. But there's a lot of stuff in it that's just sending bad messages to our kids, which I am very upset about. And there's a lot of stupid stuff on Cartoon Network anymore. Like, I think the one good thing they have going for them is Steven Universe. I don't know, I don't watch much of Cartoon Network anymore. Ooh, excuse me. Like, I watch Steven Universe online anymore because I never know what's on. But they're doing to Thundercats what they did to Teen Titans. I'm very upset. Like, not like, I'm genuinely upset about it because that was a good show. Like, if you want kids nowadays to watch something that came on, like, in the 80s or whatever, just rerun it. They did that with Jem and the Holograms on Discovery Kids. And it did amazing. A lot of people found it that didn't know about it. Like, I found it. I'm like, oh my gosh, Jem and the Holograms? And then they made a movie. We're not going to talk about it. I didn't even watch it. I'm not going to watch it. No. I'm just the kind of person that if you're going to reboot something, do it right. I'm very picky. Like, Clash of the Titans. If you remember the original classic Clash of the Titans where they had the claymation in it. Now, I love that movie. I first watched it in school. They showed it for some reason. I don't remember. But I love that movie. I have it. Back on my thingy somewhere. And when I heard they're making a reboot, what? When they're making a reboot, I was like, oh yes, better special effects. This is going to be so cool. I was super excited. I watched it. I was mad. Was nothing like it. I mean, literally, nothing like it. The only thing that was the same was the names and I don't remember. I blocked it out. I think the Kraken was in it. He saved her from the Kraken. But that was the story of Perseus. He defeated Medusa. He defeated the Kraken. He married Andromeda. He didn't do that in the new movie. He married some other chick, like some, I don't know, nymph or something. I don't know what she was. But he married her instead, and he hated the gods. He didn't hate the gods. Like, I'm not very clear on the original myth of Perseus. I know that he accidentally killed his grandfather. And, like, that's the whole reason his grandfather had him and his mom thrown into the ocean, was because something. I'm ranting. I am everywhere. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. But, what was I saying? Reboots. Clash of the Titans was a bad one. Salem and Crystal was a good one. Thundercats was an iffy one. They had the right idea. They had some stuff that I wasn't okay with, but that was a iffy one. Voltron's a reboot. Voltron, a legendary defender. They did amazing. I think I used to watch the original. I'm not sure. Of course, not back in the 80s, but like reruns, whatever. But I love Legendary Defender. That's a reboot that's good. Though I might like it because I never watched the original. I may have watched it. I don't know. Power Rangers movie. I was reminded because of my curtains. Power Ranger movie I was really skeptical about, but after I watched it, I loved it. It was really good. Like, yeah, it was very different than the original 90s Power Rangers, but other than that, it was really good. I loved it. I cried. I cried a lot. The My Little Pony reboot's good. I can't think of any other reboots, but hey, reboots are a touchy thing. If they're executed well, it's good. I mean, but sometimes they just don't do them right. And Thundercats Roar is one they're not doing right. I just have a lot of feelings about it. Anyway, I'm going to stop this here. I'm rambling. So yeah, give me your thoughts about reboots in the comments down below. I'd love to hear them. What was a good reboot? What was a bad reboot? And please don't say booked movies, because those aren't technically reboots, even though a lot of them are crap. But tell me some good reboots. Tell me some bad reboots. Tell me what you think about Thundercats Roar. I need to know I'm not alone in this, because I don't think I am. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like or a comment down below. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos as they come. And until next time, love you. Bye-bye.